beginning, there were 5 crystals of creation. They were scattered to the far reaches of Wildspace and protected by guardians. One such guardian was Belinak, an ancient black dragon, killed for his knowledge by the Illithid and Noki. He placed his consciousness in an orb and placed it on a ship. Now, his adventurers search for the other crystals before they fall into the wrong hands.
Our adventurers gathered on Belinak and discussed where to head next. They settled on heading to the Sea of Shadows, a mysterious Sargasso near Krinspace. Settling on a moon, a group of caravans set up near the adventurers and invited them to see the Old Mother, where she read their futures. After hitching a ride on a Wyvern caravan, our heroes ventured toward the Sea of Shadows. There, on the edge of the black mist, a bow of a ship emerged with a woman figure. As she turned to reveal herself as Sarah, Tex's long-dead sister. Will our adventurers escape the Sea of Shadows? Solve the mysteries around their past? Or move to the land in the deep south to marry their own sibling? Only time will tell.
Probably not that last one.
Probably not that last one. Probably.
I mean, I don't think I've ever heard that. I mean, I guess.
Okay, so
Jay, who's your sibling in the deep south that you're married?
Jay, I have to say, you ended the last session on the Rock of Brawl. Now you find yourself huddled in a caravan in the middle of deep space. You have 1 level of exhaustion on you because you used all your key points.
Yeah, I used all my key points.
Yep, you used all of them.
You took a short rest after that, but you're still extremely exhausted. You're like got almost night sweats. You're so tired and your eyes are drooping down. You're just on the cusp of, you have 1 level of exhaustion here.
God, it's gonna suck.
Yeah. The caravan rider, he is freaking out a little bit and he's looking around like, what are we gonna do? What are you doing?
Your sister's alive, Tex?
She's not. So, that sounds bad if I say she's not supposed to be, but she wasn't when I last. Why is that not working? Wasn't when I last saw her.
Good evening.
I'm still sort of processing this. Give me a second here.
And she goes, "Dear brother, I knew this was only a matter of time before you arrived. My master has asked for you to join us."
You're what now?
My master.
Yeah, you're in the caravan, I think, as well.
Okay, all right.
And just out of curiosity, who happens to be your master?
All right. And she goes, the Lady of Loss.
Loss?
LOSS.
Like that one meme that we used to see carved on the side of the wall? Or is that a different type of loss?
Get out.
You're always a jokester. Always were.
Why do you say were as if or something bad's already happened?
Do you even remember what happened in the cave?
No. This is not what I remember happening in the cave at all. We went into the cave, hunting down. You were hunted by Jack Daniels. I came after you, and then things happened. I woke up. You were dead. I had a headache. You had a hole in your fucking chest, I thought.
Maybe. But what is death? But just another stage. And you left me there, in search of your revenge. And when I was dead, and spending my 10 days by the river Styx, she came to me, and she was my savior. And where were you?
Get revenge for my sister who I thought was dead. This is oh boy. So like, do you have like a rope you can pass down so we can climb up, or how is
Just you,
your
Tex.
ship's a little? Oh, just me?
Just you. Join us.
Who else
You were
is on
there in the cave.
board? I mean, I will. I'm just curious. This is a lot all at once because I've been searching for like I've been doing this for the past 5 years, trying to go get revenge, and now I mean, shit. Did you tell mom and dad?
Mom and Dad don't exist anymore.
No, they still exist. I send letters
Not
every
for
now and
me.
again.
Not for me.
You should still say hey. I mean, they probably miss you. Well, I know they miss you, but like,
When's the last time you've said hi to him?
granted, it's been a couple months now.
Yeah.
But you know, they knew I was on my thing, doing my thing, as I do. But it's been 5 years. I thought you were. Why didn't you say anything to me at least then? You said it only took you 10 days to get back, or? I'm
Because
sorry.
you abandoned me.
I
And
did
she
not
was there
abandon
for
you.
me. You're
most
just
certainly-
out for revenge for what? What are you chasing?
Well, I thought I was getting revenge for a man who murdered my family member. But this really
Do
does.
you know why he shot me?
No.
He shot me to save you.
You know, for once, I don't have anything wise to say there. I'm still just trying to...
Teogorgon, rise. And her dragon sprawls out, flies up into the air, and then disappears into the mists behind her. Tex, I will show you true power. And as she does, the shadow of the mist separates, and this blinding white or yellow light streaks out past you. It's about 20 by 20 feet, and it's blinding, and all of you have to shade your eyes. And she's laughing. She's like, now I have the true power. The shadow weave with Crescenabum. You can thank Belinak for letting it charge at Aethys for this long. The sun there has made it very powerful. And we are already on track to get another crystal of creation.
Oh, so
Join
you have the
us.
crystal then?
The crystal is ours. Join us.
Oh,
We are
perfect. Then you,
bonded.
yeah, all right. Well, I'll just take that back then, because it was stolen from us in the first place. So that'll work out perfectly.
Are you going to join us?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do you think that might be a different crystal because there's more than one?
Oh, is it a different crystal?
Um,
I'm shouting up to her.
Why don't you do a wisdom? Actually, you felt Crescenabum being used inside. You were bonded to it. It went off again, just like you felt it before. It is in the middle of this fog, and as the fog separated, you could see inside was a ship, a mile long, in there, in the middle. It's a huge vessel, twice the size of Rockabral. And the beam came from this ship that is in the middle of the Sea of Shadows. And then as the beam flashed behind you, you turn around and you see it hit this rotating star that is rotating off into the distance, tens of 20, 30 miles away. And then you see it reflecting to another star, maybe so far away you can't even see it. It's connecting to one star to another star. And these are like almost the comical shape somebody would draw a star, but it's floating in the sky. It's not a sun. It is some type of man-made object shaped like a star rotating.
Okay. So you're saying that's not a moon?
It's not a moon. No.
Snow.
Oh God.
I'm glad that Discord cut you out.
So
I'm glad that, yeah, I think that was the Discord gods. So,
Okay.
what are
Again,
you
I
guys
need like a
doing?
rope or something for you to throw over here. Because if I take my little bird Shadow here, I don't know if I can. You know, you got a dragon. He doesn't have quite the same flapping power. Do you think he can carry me if I hold on to your leg, Shadow? And I look at him, he's like, mm-mm.
You see, she has an. You know, one of those people who have eagles. They have the glove.
Like a, oh yeah, like a falcon.
Yeah, a
falconer.
falconer. She has this gray falcon land on her arm, and it transforms into a gun, and she puts it in her holster.
That's how do these things? I so many questions. So
Maybe-
yeah, I still need a ride over to get. I'm happy to join you here. We can have lunch. We can chat. We can see how you've been doing. Have you met any good guys while you've been dead? I don't really know how to. This is a lot right now. I'm trying to process a lot. I've got a lot of emotions flowing through me.
You have a lot of questions. Why
Yeah.
don't you go back to the cave? Maybe you'll find your answers there. And the ship slowly moves back into the clouds. And she's like, you're glad
I need the crystal still.
you're with the Vistani. They have free passage, or you would be dead right now. All of you.
Wait, what? Why?
And she disappears into the shadow. What are you guys doing?
Jay sleepily looks to Tex to see what he's going to do.
Shit. She's like, before she like left sight, could I try to cast a spell?
Sure. You definitely
All
have
right.
time for an action there. Or, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast the new one I just got. I'm glad I ended up choosing that one. It worked out real well there. Cast command.
Okay.
So I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So
I'm gonna say explain.
an 11. Okay. So
That fails.
yeah,
So
it's a fail. So what do you got?
Yeah. I yelled out, explain. Like, what do you mean? It's all at the cave. Just, why do I have to go there? You're right here. We could really hash this out right now. Don't need to be so vague and mysterious. Come on. We can have like a drink like old times. You can tell me about I can tell you about all the girls I've met on this crazy journey trying to get revenge. Jack Daniels is still out there. He's still a bastard. You know, what explain this.
These aren't my answers to give to you.
Well, I
don't
feel
have
like they're a
those
little bit.
answers.
Oh.
You have to find them yourself, and you have to give up this revenge, this constant revenge inside of you.
Well, I mean, this really does change a lot if you're not dead. That was sort of the whole point. So that's a lot of washed away already. He's still a bastard, but I mean, you know, this makes it a lot lighter. You know, yeah, it's not like a pressing.
It's not going to be that
As
light
pressing.
when I have to kill my own brother. And she
Yeah,
slowly
why do you have
fades
to do that? That's
back
part of the explanation there, please.
She
I
fades
feel like
back.
that's a small detail that you're sort of walking around. Okay, and she's gone.
Jay, I need you to, you're on a disadvantage, but you can do a perception check for me, please.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
21.
Okay. You see on her is the symbol of Shar. It's very prominent on her uniform that she is wearing. That she is she is working for Shar.
Got it.
Do I see this, or do you mention it to me?
No, that's
Oh,
for
fuck.
That's for Jay to know.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We can trade you a book in exchange for the crystal.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't notice this. Otherwise I would say that. I'd be like, oh, you get that shard thing? We got a book about that sort of thing. We could trade for you.
Jay
But I
won't
don't
say
notice that.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you won't, bastard. I'm
sorry
trying to
that I
heal a
wanna keep-
broken family.
Yeah, I don't think that heal's gonna happen right now, gamer.
This is like GameStop all over again. Nothing but loss.
So what are you doing?
I'm just, I was trying to go with her and join her, but I guess she left. So I was just like, well, fuck.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll start drinking alone.
So you're popping up the beer?
That's not sad.
So
Oh, it's not.
Aiden, who is, he's driving, he's like, guys, this is a little bit more than I bargained for. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna return
same.
back now, if you don't mind.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that's fine. It's,
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And he starts turning the cart around, and you could tell he is freaking out a little bit inside, but holding it in. You guys doing anything right now, or are you guys just remaining quiet? Kiergan, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna follow along confused because I don't know exactly what's going on with Tex's background here, and I am even more confused because I thought that woman was dead, and no one's really explained how they came to life except that she waited for like 10 days.
Yeah. And
Stupid.
the
Yeah.
caravan is arriving back. You guys notice, remember when you left the Rock of Brawl, a ship was catching up to you?
following. Yeah.
It has caught up to you. It is
No shit.
docked right next to you guys. And as you come up, you see Aiden pull up the wagon, greet his family, and he gives them a kiss. They know something was going on just by the look of them. The wife looks at you and gives you like an eye, like, what the hell just happened?
I give her a nice wave.
She just has her arms crossed and staring at you with daggers.
He has daggers out? Damn.
Her eyes have daggers, yes.
Oh my God.
She's got 2 attacks around.
Metal.
Insane.
They can pierce your heart. Okay.
Yeah.
You hear Aiden have someone come over to him and whisper something into his ear, and he goes over to you and says, the old mother wants to talk to you one more time.
Me? Or all of us? Or is it a colloquially you? Or...
All of you.
Oh, okay. Alright. I guess. Just have her keep her hands above the table this time.
Okay. So you go up to the wagon, everybody going?
I don't
Why
see
not?
why not.
Okay.
Got nothing else
Why
to
not? I'm extremely tired and don't want to be
Yeah,
here. Might as
exactly.
well talk to an old lady.
She
do. That will help me get to sleep.
sees all of you guys, and she's like, I have felt and seen what you have been through just recently.
I don't think you quite understand what I'm feeling right now, because it's a whole range, but... Okay.
You will not be able to enter the Sea of Shadows unless you are with one of my clan, or
Uh-huh.
you guys are like Tex. That is what I see in your
Uh-huh.
future. I don't know anything more to tell you other than only Tex will be able to enter the Sea of Shadows without dying. Anybody who isn't like him, and I don't know what that means, will die by entering the Sea of Shadows.
Huh. So, do we have like a little bubble I can put on my head and like a rope? I can just sort of like drift on in?
You could
Or...
you could enter in a ship or in one of my wagons and you would be okay, but or you find your own animal to get in, but it can't be arcane nature.
How much for one of them wyverns?
They're for our people. We need them for our families. You can
Yeah, but how much?
too much. You can probably find someplace else. Those are not for sale. We have plenty of other things for sale, but Not our
Where
wine.
did you get your wyverns?
Yeah, like, is there like a wyvern emporium? Is it
We got them at the Rock of Brawl.
Wild
You can get 'em at
West?
the Rock of Brawl.
Wild West? Oh,
There's
fucking
plenty,
hell, of course you
plenty
did.
of things.
I don't want to go back there. Those people are assholes.
We got a whole history there. It's a thing.
But I
It's,
tell you, we will be happy to escort you and Tex or anybody else if you need it. But as of right now, we're not allowed into the Sea of Shadows. She will not let us in.
Slight slowdown here. How exactly, how did she say that, anyone else but Tex can get in there?
You have to be like him.
What does that mean exactly?
Can I make like a check
Do you have
to
to
see
wear
if
a
I
hat?
can tell
Of
what
course.
that means?
Yeah, you can do an insight check. You're not going to glean exactly more information, but you'll know if she's being deceptive or whatnot.
Ooh, 11.
Yeah. So you can't get a read on what she's saying, but what you can tell is she's telling you what she knows. She's trying to pick and choose images in her head to make meaning out of them, and what she saw in those images is you have to be like Tex, and she doesn't understand what that means. She doesn't have all the answers. She just has some snippets of it.
All right, guys, I got a couple extra hats. So if you guys put those on, boom, we're in motion.
No, I think it might have to do with something to do with your abilities, maybe.
For you guys too? Because apparently there's a lot more of these things than I realized.
You guys see your ship is surrounded.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that when you like said it like a minute ago.
Like surrounded by like a crowd, or surrounded by like other ships,
Hard to
or
see from where your angle. You have to approach a little closer.
Oh, real quick, old lady, do you ever want to read this guy while he's here?
Jay, do you want to sit down?
You know
Now
what?
you're reading.
Now that you did all that, I think I'm gonna sit down.
Oh, that would be awesome. if
Yeah,
you
just sit down
didn't
back at the
know.
ship. Got
You
it,
said,
got it,
No,
got it."
I don't want to. So, you sit down, and she has these cards, and she flips one over, and it's got a picture of a mind.
The Two of Hearts? Sorry, I couldn't
And
resist.
She flips another one over, and it is
A flare.
No, it's a bunch of doors. It's like 3 doors down. No, it's 3 doors on top of this card. And then she turns her over. Last card, she's like, man, very interesting. I don't know how much I can hold on any much longer. And she flips over the other one, and it is a galaxy of stars. The whole card is just stars. She goes, you are the one that will bridge the planes. And she passes out, and as she does it, and Aiden comes running up the steps, and mother, and he runs up and goes, you leave, please, go.
Wasn't me. Leave.
Jay, barely understanding if she told him something straightforward, is extremely confused about what she just said.
So, you know when you're like doing your yoga in the morning, Jay? When you do that one thing, what was it called? A bridge. That's just what you gotta do then.
Why am I
Like with
playing
a
bridge?
galaxy.
It's the thing like where you arch your stomach, and your hands and like legs are on the thing.
How do you know that?
I stretch every morning.
Why are you studying my yoga positions?
You do them right in the foyer, man. Like it's hard not to watch.
I mean, that is a good
Timmy
point.
and I and Curious sometimes like we bet on like if you're gonna fall or not.
Oh,
Sometimes
I don't.
you do. Well, I mean, come on.
Meanwhile, Aiden is doing mouth-to-mouth and trying to do presses to get his mother alive. And
Oh,
he's looking
this
up
is
at you like-
disgusting.
Oh. And we're just standing around the table talking about one of
And
our
he's-
party members'
And he's looking
meditation.
up at you like, are you really doing this right now?
I thought we left the room. Oh god. Oh, no one
Stab
said
you.
it.
I'm like, yeah, I can leave it there for now, and I leave. No, okay, just like suppose she needs like a lesser restoration or something.
Mm.
Would that help her?
Maybe he's helping. She's passed out, and he's not doing the chest compressions. She's just passed out, and he's kind of resting her. He lifts her up, brings her into the back room. You see, there's a bed there, and he lays her out. But you feel you probably want some privacy here.
Okay. I guess we can go talk about this somewhere else. But yeah, so you do that yoga pose, and then you become the bridge between planes.
And there's like a group of Astani that have circled around the wagon, kind of because they heard the old mother, who is kind of the leader of the clan, is not feeling well, and they're eyeballing you guys.
Wasn't our fault. She did this, not us. As I'm walking away, just finger guns and.
Okay. As you get closer to your ship, you see that there are probably about 20 kobolds surrounding your ship and facing out.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
Shit. We didn't even think about them.
a lizard boy scales McStuffins.
It's been so long. Like
Yeah.
it's been like 2 days. Oh my god.
Oh, what's his name? Wasn't Crunch? That was the old captain.
Yeah. Let's see. It is Lurt.
Lurk.
Lurt. L-I-R-T.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Lurk.
No, actually, it is Captain Talek is the kobold admiral.
Ah,
Lurt
there it
is
was.
the captain.
What did I have to tell him to call me? Tex the Savior? Tex the cool? What was it? I remember.
As you
it was something
approach, they
stupid.
give you a salute, and they move to the side, and they let you pass through.
I have my self-salute, and I also have my bird, like, raise its wing and salute as well. And I salute them back, and we continue on.
All right, you guys get on Belinak, and as you do, you see it looks that Dresden has a new uniform. He's dressed like the Admiral, and he looks like to have more medals than the Admiral there.
Yo, what up? How's it going?
He
Just had a
salutes you.
horrible emotional experience. What's with the medals?
He doesn't talk. He's like, and he can't speak your language.
Definitely can. He's just choosing not to, that bastard.
Okay. Well,
I hold out like a little Scooby snack for him, like, come on, what's with the medals?
Jay, you're awfully tired.
If he were a bicycle, he'd be too tired.
Oh god.
Can I throw Tex off the ship?
You don't have enough key points to leave. Well, actually, you do. You took a short
I have
rest.
plenty of key points, but I
Yeah.
changed the thing that allows me to move people around.
Yeah.
Jay will go to his room and sit in the meditation pose like he always does and sleep like that.
Okay. Okay. So, Jay,
Oh, good lord.
roll me a wisdom.
Yep. A check or a saving throw?
Check.
Dang it, because I make those with disadvantage.
Yep.
You don't
4 or
Okay.
6, sorry, 6.
Okay. You're getting a nice rest here.
Nice sleep.
Yeah,
Man.
Nice sleep.
Sure do love exhaustion.
All right. He's going to sleep. Jurgen, what are you doing?
I'm probably just gonna be like wandering around for a little bit, just watching all these kobolds and just confused as to just what's going on with everything, Tex's family, all this stuff. And then I'll probably go to sleep as well afterwards.
Okay. And Tex?
Well, he'll do the obvious, healthy, and smart choice and drink to forget his problems with the kobold.
Okay.
And be like, hey, how's my favorite people doing?
You,
Oh, man.
You see
And just-
Torgon comes up to you and goes, how's it going? My head is killing me from that night this morning from the Rocka Brawl. Oh my gosh.
Feel you there. Nothing like being killing or killed.
And
Oh boy.
And Morgan goes, man, is everything all right? When I left, she's talking to Torgon. He's like, when I left you when we went buying armor, I let you go to the Rampant Lion, and we used a couple of those free beers, and you took some down, man. She's like, I had to leave you. He's like, yeah, I drank my fair share, and they moved over to wine, and then, man, all I remember is waking up on the side of the road.
Wait, where is your armor? Do they have armor on now? Or
Yeah, they got their new armor. And
okay, I was saying, did he spend it all on booze?
Nope.
God damn it.
He got a couple of the free tokens and then spent some of his own cash.
Well, yeah, man, I understand those crazy hangovers. You never know what's gonna be happening there. Fucking wild. You see anything crazy while you're there? Any more like crazy snake people offer to sell you or give you revenge in order to trade out a crystal, you know, like anything like that?
No, it was mostly, more of your typical pirate folk. No Jack Daniels. No Jack Daniels.
Okay.
Doing Jack Daniels, man. It's always Morgan. Is it true? It's a Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels. Have you seen Jack Daniels? Where's he at? Oh, Jack Daniels. Jesus.
You know, it was my goal for a while. You know him, he's a real stinker. He killed my sister. Yeah.
Okay, well that sucks, man. I understand, but alright, well, I'm gonna head back down. My head's killing me. Morgan's like, yeah, I'll show you the way down.
Drink with these kobolds for a little more, and then I'll probably do the same and everything, and once eventually all these people leave, and I'll head up, see if Toak's around.
Yep, Toak is in his little area that he has. It's like a workshop he put there, and you see him, he's got pieces of the box that was broken open that sucks the oxygen out, and he's working on it, and it's actually starting to blow air from the box out into the room, and it's like pretty windy in there. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, Tex?
You breaking wind in here?
Hey, I'm trying to see if we can't reverse engineer this and put some air into this ship so we don't have to stay on this stupid rock every 12 hours. What's up?
Here, take this mug real quick, and I'm going to cast command on him and say drink.
Alright, come on, Toa. Show me what you're working with here. Oh,
yeah, he's drinking.
Was some
here, it's
ass rolls, man.
Nope.
Alright, okay, he's saying, sure. What's up?
Here, take this drink.
Yeah.
Curious, how much do you know about Shar?
I mean,
Is it called the Lady of Lost? Is that what her name is?
Yeah, that's probably one of her names. Yeah. Why? What's up?
Oh, you know, since we've had that and he attacked us, I was just curious if you had any particular information. Also, my sister might actually be alive instead and trying to kill me, which I'm going through a host of emotions there, and I really just can't. Oh man, this has been a long day.
Tex, let me explain to you about death. Death is only here on the material plane, but people live in other existences. And
that's not how I was raised. I thought it was that, you fertilize the fields and you go to the happy pasture in the sky.
No, it's actually you go into down below everybody.
Oh.
Or actually, it's not even. It's sort of a different existence, Tex. Your sister died, but she wasn't really dead. None of us are really dead. We just transformed to another plane of existence. And if she's still alive, people can pull that plane of existence back to this plane. Magic is pretty freaking crazy.
But she was dead, though.
Yeah. And guess what? We're on a ship with a dead dragon.
You make a very fair point that I didn't quite think of until now.
Yeah.
But he wasn't dead, though. He transferred his consciousness before he died, though. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, hey, Belinak! Tink, 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 tink.
Oh, God.
Just settle an argument between me and Toak here.
I had a spell prepared. So when the Mind Flayers came and I died, before I died, I could say a word in my consciousness would be put into an orb. Then my body died, but my consciousness remained here on the material plane.
Okay. Yeah. So see, it's exactly what I said. Right? Yeah, that's what I said. So he didn't die, but he transferred himself. He's like I don't actually know what it's like. I don't really have a good analogy prepared for that. But yeah, I see, like, he didn't die, but he like swapped.
Yes. So if you die and your consciousness will go to the ethereal plane, but your body will remain dead here. What happened to your sister? Probably she died, went to...
I'm saying that's just her body being controlled by some dark source and I have to go find her original soul in the ethereal plane?
Her soul came back into her own body or a clone of it. We don't... If it's... I do not know. You're only telling me. But what probably happened was...
So it's going to start staring at us like, so if I kill myself, I can go save my sister.
Tex, that's not the wisest choice because there are spells that we can just make your body go, you go in there. Don't be so... That's not how it works. Put the gun down.
Oh.
Turn it to a bird.
Okay. Back to bird.
We can find a spell and bring you to the ethereal plane, but she's here.
Okay.
Her consciousness is back in her body. So one, either she didn't die there, or two, she died and came back into her body or in a clone. Or it's not your sister.
Well, I didn't think about that. I was still sort of just,
It could be just Char and Sirik, or Sirik is a trickster. It could not be your sister.
Sturts.
You know?
So I still have to kill Jack Daniels then.
Oh, God damn it, dude. We really need to kill this guy because just to free me from you just asking to kill this guy and just talking about this dude.
It's been 5 years, man. I've been doing it for a while. It's been a long time. I'm sort of like I've sunk enough cost into it. Like if I gave up now.
And I was thinking, Tex.
I
get you some fairy dust.
What does that do?
When that guy disappears, we fairy dust him. And then we get him.
Wait, what? So he disappears, we fairy dust him, and we get him? How does that?
Because then we can see him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying now. He does like to fucking pull that one.
Yeah.
He does it a lot.
So we gotta trap him.
It's a real bitch move.
That's Sirik for you, man. Now, pass me the wrench, man. Are you gonna help me with this thing or not?
I pass him another beer. Well, anyways, that's what I was saying.
He takes it. He's happy to drink a beer. He's a gnome.
Okay, well, that doesn't clear up anything for me, but at least it's good to have you talk to someone about this.
Yeah, of course. Even though sometimes you do the talking.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. They said you guys have to be like me in order to get into the Sea of Shadows.
Well, then I don't want to go there.
Okay, you don't be rude about it, man.
I mean, just to be honest.
Okay, at least I appreciate your honesty, but come on.
You
Could have phrased it a little nicer.
A sorcerer, a warlock, person who worships succubi. I don't know.
I don't worship.
Yeah,
it's
right.
more of a mutual relationship, and we've been seeing each other for a couple days now, and we're not really serious or anything, but we're just hanging out.
I don't know, maybe it has to do
Though
with...
she's been ghosting me lately, so like that's a whole other thing.
I don't know. That's between you two. I'm not privy to those conversations.
Oh, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also the crystals in there.
Yeah, of course. I saw the giant light. I didn't
Oh,
see
you saw that?
Yeah, of
Did you
course
see the
I did.
moon?
I felt it too. Like, something's going on.
Yeah, it's like a million souls cried out at once, and were suddenly silenced.
That almost brought a tear to my eye, Tex. So is there anything else you want to talk about, or can I get back to my work here?
I can let you keep breaking wind.
All right.
I'll walk out.
All right, and he turns it on, and air starts blowing out. All right.
Don't give yourself too much of a blowjob. Then I leave.
He's like, fuck you, and shuts the door.
There.
All right. What's going on now?
And I would like to try to dial up Big Titty Succubi GF.
You're gonna go back to that? All right.
I mean, I might try to, like, to see, like, well, hey, what's going on? This is a whole thing. Maybe she can answer some questions. Because she seems invested in it, too.
Roll a wisdom.
Oh, boy. I'm known for being really good at these. 13?
Nope. You're not.
Come on, pick up. Pick
Nothing.
up, pick up, pick up.
Not in the state of mood she's in. She don't want to hear that. All
And I
right.
adjust the helm of the ship in order to point us towards back to Kaharin while everyone's asleep.
Can
Like,
you
as in, like-
pilot the ship?
Not
all right.
pilot the ship,
Get
but
up.
like just change like the ship heading.
You have to get in the helm to change the trajectory of the ship, to move it in a direction. Then you need 2 people to do a strength check on one wing to turn it in a direction. So no one can turn the ship about by themselves.
Morgan, get up real quick.
Okay, so you're walking over to Morgan's cot, right?
Yeah, this time I'm pretty drunk by this point, I'd say.
Okay, why don't you roll a perception check?
20.
Beautiful.
And where's that for the wisdom? Come on.
So you see in the bunk, and you hear in like a mild yell come from her cot. Ah.
You guys
And
fucking in there?
You see one body on top of another,
Yep, they're fucking in there.
and you're close enough where you see it's probably Torgon and Morgan, and Torgon's face turns towards you, and his face is manipulated where like his jawbone is like ripped open, and there's these giant teeth, and you look down and you see Morgan's neck is ripped open and blood is squirting out, and he looks towards you and he goes, ah, and he leaps out and he's ready to attack you.
This was not what I was expecting, but okay.
Okay, so
I will use my new ability to
hold on.
armor shadows myself. As
He's
soon as
going
this-
to get one surprise attack here, and then we will roll for initiative. Let me get the initiative
You
track.
might want to start yelling, gamer.
Yep. All right. There's the
Yep.
initiative. All right. Here is the first attack. 24. Does that hit?
yeah, I don't know, just barely,
All right.
just barely.
Just 5 damage
No.
as he turns around in his face, and he just takes his claws that have grown out of his hand, swipes it across your chest as you back up, and you're like stumbling backwards, frightened by this. Let's roll for initiative.
Cool, cool.
I've got a 9.
Text
That's
fast.
16.
Oh, I got a 12. Sorry, 12. All right, Tex.
Quick draw.
Go for it. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd still do the armor of shadows probably, and then I'll have my bird just sort of fly over to Morgan and try to heal her with the cure wounds, or she looks like dead.
She's already passed 3 save throws.
As in passed or dead?
That was dead. She's
Ah.
dead.
But I know
it
if they
looks like
die,
her
they might not
throat-
actually be dead apparently. So
yeah,
like
her
maybe
throat
she's
has
alright.
been ripped out of her neck, and blood is dripping out of Torgon's mouth.
Nope. In that case, good, cool. That was my action to do that. I'll just, I'll hex him. It's my bonus action.
Okay.
And that'll be disadvantage on strength checks.
Got
Or,
it.
shit. Yeah, strength checks.
All right. That's your turn?
Yep. And then,
Okay.
Are you gonna ask for help from the ship, or?
Everybody get up. Someone is dead on the ship. Everybody get up. Someone is dead on the ship.
Huh?
Okay. You guys can add yourself to the initiative order here.
Why not, right?
Okay.
Take a fucking disadvantage. Freaking hate myself.
Well, it's been like a couple hours probably since then, right?
Uh,
You
it's-
definitely would have short rested.
It's long rest is
Long rest.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
long rest.
friggin' hate.
18. Alright. So it would go Kurgan, you're up first here.
Alright, I stand up and I run to the deck to see where this dead body is.
Okay. You don't know. You just wake up in your room and you hear dead body. So you don't even know. Belinak cannot really tell where it's at right now, or he didn't let you know. He just had it 6 seconds to talk, and that's what he said. And you woke up. What are you doing?
Okay, well, I wake up, I open the door, I run towards, like, I guess to the main deck, and then I'll just look around from there.
What do you got in your arms? Did you pick anything up?
No, I guess I'm just with my fists.
Okay. So you run and you dash. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're dashing up to the top of the deck?
yeah.
Okay. All right. And actually, it was their turn, Tex, because you went to the top of the round. So I'm going to have them go.
Yeah.
And he is going to take a claw here and does a 20 hit.
Wait, action?
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, nine damage.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
And then he's going to, so he claws at you again after you did some spells, and then he's gonna jump at you and bite you here. He's got these sharp teeth. 16?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just out of the way. Okay, and that's his turn. So that would go to, because I missed him, it would be Jay gets a shot here, and then we'll go back to the top of the round.
Jay, with his passive perception, if we're counting the -5 for disadvantage, would be 18. Can he hear this scuffle going on, like where it'd be on the ship?
You do, give me another perception with disadvantage.
Sure, man. 23.
Okay, so you can tell it's coming from closer to where not your shipmates are, the lower class shipmates. The adventurers get like their own area. This is towards where, Rockard is, and Morgan and Torgon, and they all have their own little area, and it's towards that area.
Okay, how close can Jay get there with his 45 feet of movement?
45 feet, I would say you would get right there, and you can see close enough. You can get right there where I'll give you another perception check with disadvantage to see if you can find it.
Okay.
All right, so give me another one, and you're
20.
right there. You see it. You see, you run down, and with your perception, and you go to the general direction where you think it's at, and your luck just happens that you see Tex is stumbling out back of this door, and you see Torgon, but it's not Torgon. His face is been mutilated, and his jaw has been ripped open, and his teeth are long, and he's got these long claws that are dripping blood, and blood is just dripping off his mouth onto his chest, and Tex is bleeding from his own chest. All right, and that's what you see. And
How far away is he from me?
he is roughly about 20 feet.
Dang it, I need him to be 15 feet. I
And
could do
Tex
something
is
cool.
just in the doorway between him. He's in the other side, inside the room. Tex is kind of like stumbling back out of the room.
Jay will use his action to dash, and try and just shove himself in front of Tex and between Tex and the thrall.
Okay, so you can make it there. You gotta give me you're not gonna be able to give another action, which is a shove action and out. I will get you next to Tex, but you've already used your action to dash.
If I bonus action dash, could I do it then?
Yes, then you can give me a strength check, and I'm looking for a it depends. Tex, do you want to get shoved out of the way or not?
I wouldn't care if he got in the way. I thought he was trying to shove the other guy. I was gonna say if he's shoving the other guy, the other guy's at disadvantage on that.
You're in between him, so he's got to shove you out of the way to get to him.
Yeah, I'd tilt out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, basically interposing myself between Tex and this guy.
I will not. If he's willing to let it go, then you're just using your normal. You don't have to roll for it. He sees you and you just move out of the way, and he's like, "That's fine." But you're not in Tex's space. You're next to him. You just pushed him out of the way. So it would be Kurgan. You went to the top of the deck. What are you doing? You're in the wrong spot. Actually, I'll let Bella
Like over here?
Downstairs, Kurgan. Downstairs. It's Morgan. Morgan passed away. Something's going on. Go ahead, Tex.
Do I want him to roll or do I want I'll Scorching Ray. I don't use enough. 21 to hit, 25 to hit,
Both hit.
9 to hit.
They both hit.
So 9, 10 plus Hex twice. So he takes a total
28.
28? Yeah, 28
9 plus
points
10
of
plus 9.
fire and necrotic damage.
All right. Tell me what it looked like.
I just sort of, as I see Jay run back, I sort of step to the side, pull out, swap the bird to gun form, and have him in my hand, and then just sort of fall backwards and fan the hammer into his chest.
Okay.
And I'm just like, get the fuck!
All right. He's going to. It's his turn. He's going to claw you one time, Tex, for 27.
Oh, great.
And
Yeah.
that's his bonus there. That's 9 damage. And then he's going to grab you. All right. So it's a grapple and throw here by the thrall.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nope.
you slip out of his grasp as he tries to grapple you. Okay. And that would be Jay's turn.
Well,
I'm in the dick.
Jay is going to pull out his staff, and just kidding, who needs that? He got his fists. Jay is going to attempt to just start punching this guy.
Okay.
Strike, that's 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 magical bludgeoning, and I will stunning strike. Why not?
Okay. So we're gonna do a con here. And here comes the Constitution save. Come on. Oh, that's crap. Alright, he is stunned. So you whack him right in the face, and his eyes, which have turned this milky gray color, like just widen, and he just is stunned. And it is. Go ahead.
Jay pouts a little and is sad that this guy has just got stunned immediately. And Jay is about to go to town on this fool.
Oh god, do it.
Oh, you had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got advantage.
20 to hit,
That's a hit.
25 to hit,
Hit.
21 to hit.
Hit.
25 magical bludgeoning damage.
Do you want to make this lethal?
Yeah. what Jay will do is he will grab him by the shoulder basically and just punch in the face and then reel back and do one more punch and his fist goes through the guy's head.
And it is sickening crunching noise as your fist goes right through the front of the head and right out the back, and you almost have to put your foot on his chest to like retrieve your hand back out. And you look in and you see there is Morgan laying in the bed, throat out, dead eyes looking up at the ceiling. You are all out of initiative.
That looks like something that I would do.
Yeah, you just ran down Kurgan and saw this happen. You're ready to attack, and you just saw Jay just put his fist right through this head.
Gods. And Jay, like, you see water start forming around his fist and basically shoving off all the viscera on his hand.
Yeah. Perception
that's
check,
gross.
Jay.
Damn it, man. Why'd you kill him? We could have used him to interrogate or something.
25.
This worm comes crawling out of this Torgon's head and starts crawling up your arm and is heading towards your face.
Jay will use a key point and see if this will work. Use water manipulation and basically make a mage hand out of water and pick it up and hold it in the air.
Okay. I need you to roll me a... you're going to be using this with your wisdom. So I'll let you use a wisdom check here for... And the DC is going to be pretty tough. I'll go with a 13.
Yeah, not gonna happen, not with Jay. Natural one.
You reach it and it just misses it as it's coming up your shoulder and it's up on your cheek and is about to enter your eyeball. Guys, what are you doing? Jay just did something. I need you guys both to... You see this. You guys see, because he just tried to use Mage Hand and you're like, what the hell's going on? And you see this thing coming up to his face, about to enter his eye.
I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and,
Just punch it off me. Jay doesn't care. Please, just punch it off.
I'm gonna shoot it off.
I've got 2 attacks per turn. I'm going to unarmed strike the worm.
Okay, do it.
Okay, so plus 7 to hit. That is a 21, and I do 5 damage.
Okay.
Gonna...
It squishes right against his face. You just punch him right in the face, and this thing just splats right on his cheek, and blood just like goes all over, and it falls to the ground.
The mage hand moves up and wipes it that blood off as well and goes, oh, what the hell? Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about the punch, but I thought that would be better than, you know, having a worm in your head controlling you. So 2 dead bodies.
And 2 dead crewmates. 'Tis what they are.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, they might come back.
That's not very common, so...
That person no longer has a
Did
proper
it happen
head.
to me? Well, I'm glad she's back, but like, what the fuck is going on?
And you see Rockard like gets up and you see him, he was cowering. He saw pretty much once Belinak was talking, he was peering through the door, and so was Trowman, and they're all like, oh my god, what happened?
Is a good question. You see, I was gonna get these guys in order to have them help me steer the ship, but then what?
What? Where were we going?
I was gonna get these guys to help me steer the ship, and then when I came in there, I thought they were fucking because there was one guy on top of the girl there. But then when I got turned on the light, I saw that I was like, "Hey, you fucking here?" They didn't say anything, And then he made like a weird snarly sound. I was like, that doesn't sound like fucking. So I turned on the light, and like her throat was missing, and then he came at me, so I shot him.
Okay. So
Am I missing anything here? Oh yeah, then the thing is like dead body discovered, red imposter, blue sus.
oh my god, is that Morgan? And they're just like very sad right now.
Yeah, it was.
There was also something in his head.
Yeah, that's a very important detail.
I didn't see that part.
Well, definitely Torgon is looking. Well, it's hard to tell what he looks like now. But his hands are there, and the hands are.
Yeah, did he always have claws?
No, he was no. Those are new, and his skin is starting to turn like grayish color. And what are you guys doing?
It's time to check for worms.
Oh man. So
But for real though, Toak, do we have a way to scan for worms?
Toak is in like pajamas with like a little hat, you know?
The
Like,
nightgown?
yeah, nightgown. And he's coming up. He's like, "What's going on? Oh my gosh, what is that?" And he looks at the worm. He's like, "This is an elithid worm. I've seen this before. They use these to make more mind flayers. How the hell did this get into Torgon?"
I guess someone went a little too hard on the drink the other day. And when I asked him about if he actually seen any crazy lizard folk there, he lied.
Well, I'm sure he didn't remember. I'm not sure. I think he was talking when I talked to him earlier. He said that he blacked out after and drinking some wine, and then he woke up in an alley. So I don't know. Maybe that. I'm not sure.
Did he serve you guys any drinks?
No.
If so, who did he serve drinks to, just to be safe?
No. Trauman comes up and says, "No, he didn't. I don't keep him around the food because he eats too much. I had to kick him out. So he wasn't around serving anybody anything. That's my job." He was pretty much in his room constantly. I actually brought him food to eat. He was pretty much sleeping the whole day and a half.
Well, this has certainly been interesting.
Well, we gotta do something with these bodies. I'm not gonna have dead people like just hanging in here.
Yeah.
No one tell Timmy about this.
Why don't we tell Timmy? He should know. He's gonna notice they're gone.
Well, we can tell him that, like, don't let him see this. And Rockard is picking up the bodies and saying, "I'll take care of the dead body, guys," and starts, like, "I'll do the dirty work," and starts taking the bodies up and out, and says, and Sybil is there, and Sybil's like, "Listen,
That's
I'll
got
go
new
watch."
armor too. God damn it, this is a loss of money.
Oh, Toak gives you the eyes, like, really, Tex, it's not the time for money. We just
It's
lost
time for
two.
jokes, though.
No. And he's like, "Listen, guys, I'm done here. Where are we going?"
Harin.
Where are we going, guys? I'm going in the
Excellent.
house. Jay
To
can
Kaharin.
sleep. Jay can sleep. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting changed. I'm getting in the helm. I've had enough
Wait,
of this.
you wanna
Yeah.
go to Kaharin?
Gotta check out that cave.
Do we have do we have any idea of where else we could go other than Kaharin?
Lee steps up and he's like, "I really need to go to Cartania's canteen to check out something there that I need to check out." And
Is that on the way?
I think so.
well, Toak's like getting changed. He's ready to go. He's like, "You guys make a decision. I'm out of here." Torgon is, and we lost
Cartania's
two-
first, and we'll hit to
That
What's
is
it called?
not the way to go.
Carnex.
That is the longest way to go. Now, don't forget, we can always go to Ravnica too.
We could.
Seems like Ravnica is like one of the main destinations we gotta get to at some point.
Christ. 2 storyline we follow. We go main story, we go Tex side quest, or we go Lee's side quest.
We'll hit Lee's side quest, definitely.
Lee's side quest because it's right next to our starting point.
Yeah.
So, set a course for the
Exactly.
canteen.
Okay, so he's gonna put in 4 spell slots. So that would be
Zooming.
Yeah, he's using it. You use 7. So let's
Yes,
see.
I quote unquote use 7.
It's no breaks.
2,000, and we gotta get how far we got 14. So he's gonna get there in 7 hours.
That's basically enough time for a long rest.
Yep, 7 hours. Jay, you're sleeping. I need 2 people, extra people, to man the wings since we lost 2 of our crew. So
Dang it, oh, Christ, I have to update the roster of our crew now in my
Yeah.
in my notes.
That's what Trollman and
Trauman
Yeah,
is
we originally
not
had-
strong enough to do that. So
We originally had Kurgan and Thyros do it with Morgan and Torgan.
yeah, perfect. Jorgen and Thyros can get it, right? Do you need a long rest or anything like that, Jorgen?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, right, perfect, yeah.
Okay.
Bingo, bango.
All right.
And Thyros has been long resting all day, so
You pull up to Cartania's canteen, and let's see. Do I have a map for you guys? Again, there's a Dracon at the door, and he is the the bouncer. So what do you guys want to do? You guys just pull up.
Lee, what do you want to do? Shit.
Exactly.
Lee, what are you on to do
She's
here?
like,
It's almost as if we probably shouldn't do your backstory stuff while you're not here.
I know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
considering it's probably revolving around your character and not ours. Maybe we should have thought about that before we spent
She's like,
an in-game week traveling here.
She wants to go in and talk to Cartania. But
Okay, our good friend Lee, masculine Lee, he wants to go in.
got it.
And I'll also go in and just like see like the bar. Just why not? Go into the bar.
Okay. You guys
Never hurts.
You guys can't bring any weapons in.
I have a bird. It's not a weapon.
I am a weapon.
Okay. You enter the bar. It's hopping. There is a bunch of zombies playing music and singing a song about cranberries. on the
Death
stage.
metal?
Jack
Get out.
There.
Uh,
Yo, God.
And what? And-
Are they playing death metal?
nah.
Don't repeat it. That's worse.
Listen, the zombies playing a song about cranberries was nice. Death metal was not. I had so many emotions. I was like, oh no, the place filled with zombies. Oh, they're good zombies. Oh, Tech's making an awful joke.
It's actually, you see, there's a necromancer, and he built like a band out of like, there's a skeleton and as a drummer, and and this necromancer has got like a little band. And yeah, they're
Skeleton guitarist?
no,
Does he
no,
have a
no,
bone
they're
to
all
pick?
zombies. Definitely a zombie guitarist.
Shut up.
His name is Rob.
Okay, good, good.
Okay. And you guys sit down, and the bartender's like, hey, do you guys want anything? What can I help you with?
Our friend would love to speak to you in a minute, but I'm just curious about this whole this guy here. Is he a prolific guy who comes to the canteen here, Mr.
Oh,
Mr. Rob Zombie over here?
he's they they frequent. We always have music played, live music all the time here. As part of our thing.
I don't think live is the proper term, but...
Good point, Kerrigan. Good point. Oh.
I mean, I've heard about
that's
this.
a good pun.
I've heard about this new person who's a similar necromancer, but he doesn't use people, and he plays like this weird sort of like, it's like a whole bunch of bass, and like it sounds all like strange, and I don't know how to quite describe it. It's like crystal sounding, but he uses like forest animals. You heard of him?
No.
Yeah, he
Sure
goes by the
this is
name
going
Dead
somewhere.
Mouse.
God. This is going somewhere.
We just every single one of us just hears the build up. We're like,
I know,
what's the
building up.
amazing punchline? What's the top cream of the crop punchline?
Creme de la creme. Look
So-
at that shit.
So Lee disappeared somewhere, and you don't see where that person's at. But Jay, roll me a perception check.
Yo, a perception check with what? No disadvantage?
Yup.
Yo, I'm about to roll a nat 1.
Also long rested, right? Do we long rest or not?
Jay, yes. You.
Okay.
The only one who didn't is Tawak, who is now
Got it.
resting. Everybody had 7 hours to rest up, unless you were working the wings. Those
That
guys.
was me.
So you did not. So you're pretty tired, but it's only 7 hours. You're You see, Jay, remember when you were at the Rampant Lion and you got bored and wanted to fight something and you went to one of the people you suspected to be the chain man?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, he's drinking a beer at a table with a bunch of other men.
That same guy?
Same dude.
Do these people look
Yo,
like
pretend to-
Shane Fan?
You should go up to him and be pretending to be drunk and do exactly the same thing as you did to him last time.
Not so sure I want to start a fight here. I like this place.
He doesn't notice you, but you notice him. With that roll, you see that there's another, he's wearing the Efference Warehouse uniform.
Oh, the E with the shield thingy.
And a bunch of other guys have some Efference Warehouse kind of uniform on. And they're all just around talking and drinking some beer.
Should I go say hi?
Man,
It might be fun to say hi.
again. Wouldn't be our first time, I don't think. Is it? Is it our first time?
I
I
mean,
got kicked out of a city.
we got kicked out of a city, but not really a bar. So, first time?
time.
He will, Jay will, like, he's not really stealthing, but he's trying to, like, approach from behind the guy so he isn't seen.
You're gonna,
I-
that sounds like stealth to me. Why don't you
Aw.
roll a stealth check?
Yeah, this is from behind but not seen.
14?
Okay, and I'm just gonna do a standard perception check here for this dude.
No.
Oh yeah, his eyes.
Give me a second here.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Minus
wait.
4.
Yeah.
Shit. Nope, never mind.
Nope.
Oh,
The shot.
So what happens is you're trying to make your way around to get behind him, and he turns and looks, but Tex bends the look as this waitress stumbles and tries to take his attention away, but not before his eyes lock on yours. Barely, but he sees you, and they grow wide as the recognition. You are a pretty recognizable person, and his eyes widen.
Ah, shit.
Jay will, have a smile on his face and, he'll wave his hand.
And he, like, audibly gulps.
What do, guys? What's the play here? How we going sneaky beaky? We gotta try to take this outside. Or we,
Jay will head up and like place a hand on his shoulder, not like in a or like a forceful way, just like a hey way, and go,
Okay.
hey, it's been a minute since I saw you.
Yeah, I'm off duty right now. We have just doing my shipment and stopped here for some air, and we'll be heading right out of here.
Oh, a shipment. What are you shipping? Anything interesting?
Just some spices. That's it. That's
Can I
what
tell
we
if he's
do.
lying?
Sure. Give an insight.
Come
I
on,
mean,
everyone.
he's definitely nervous, but
Oh, come on.
He's perfectly telling you the honest truth. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to get back to the Rock Brawl and see my kids.
Oh, where'd you deliver these spices to?
I just meet another warehouse that's out here. Yeah. There's other warehouses around.
I mean, like, where? I'm still interested in where your
Well,
company does
we're by Crin
business.
Space, so like there's a bunch of spices in Crin Space that I go and see all the time. Why? Is there a problem?
Where do we think Kjorgen's people have been shipped, by the way?
You do not know. You just knew they were on the Rock Brawl, and then the ship disappeared
So,
from the Efference warehouse.
do you often make deliveries that way?
Well, my route is to Crin, to Hart, to Crin, to the Rock Brawl, and that's my route. This is my crew. Hey, Tanner. Hey, I'm sorry we didn't meet. What's your name again?
Jay. Pleased to meet you.
Jay. This is Tanner. This is my crew. We met at the Rampant Lion of the Rock Brawl guys. So maybe, yeah.
Man, this is so much fun. I love being like, don't mind me, normal Goliath here.
So is there anything I can help you with, or can I, get back to my drink?
No, I was just curious about where you were shipping things, because I was just wandering by your I guess leader, owner, employer.
Yeah. Okay.
This
Yes.
warehouse, and I just saw him, transporting a whole bunch of people, and I was wondering if,
There's
he had any
no
common
way.
places.
I'm just a standard worker here shipping spices. I don't know what you're talking about. You threatened to say that I was a slaver last time, and as you do it, as you see it, like sweat is trickling down his eyebrow and dripping down.
do I see any of this?
You can give me a perception check.
Say, do I see any of this either?
Like, I mean,
You can both give me a perception check.
I mean, I
13.
definitely see, because I helped you get the...
You can
whatever.
see,
Yeah.
but it's pretty busy and here. No.
Yeah, it's great.
Tex,
That's
you're being
solid.
distracted by a pretty
I'm looking at that waitress.
beautiful waitress, yeah.
The waitress
Actually,
that you made trip.
she tripped and fell, and you saved her from
Nice
falling.
ass.
And she's like, Kiergan, you see this.
Okay. Can I do a sort of insight from across the room? Sort
Oh,
of thing?
that's gonna
Like
be
if I can
a
hear.
disadvantage if you're gonna do it across the room. I'll
How
let you
about
move
I just-
closer. If you move closer, I'll let you.
Yeah.
Move. Yeah, I'll let you move closer if you want, and you do a straight.
just the Goliath and Tiefling that harassed you the other day. Don't mind us.
Yeah. Go ahead and.
Charismatic one be like, oh, how's it going, guys?
I'm gonna be standing on the opposite side of the table, and then I'm going to inside whatever it was he just last said.
Okay. Inside.
So, 13.
Yeah, same. He's very nervous, but you could say, there's a giant Goliath that nearly kicked his ass and did that to him. He's pretty nervous. He's hovering over him, and he's out of all of the places, in the millions of miles of Wildspace. Really?
Yeah, really? Everywhere the Goliath could be, he's here.
Exactly. So.
yeah, what dumbass would come this way when there's all this stuff going in the other direction?
What are you guys doing?
When Jay looks at Kjorgen, what does Kjorgen look like he's feeling like?
What are you feeling like, Jurgen?
I'm no,
He definitely sees the symbol, like the Afridi symbol, right? Or whatever they're called, the Afari.
I have to say, Kiergan, It's been a while since, like, you pretty much have lost hope of you seeing your family, and this guy is probably the only clue or excitement or any type of connection that gives you any sense of hope for your family.
Do you want me to start a bar fight? Because all you have to do is ask.
What Jay is doing is he's looking at Kurgan, because Jay is perfectly fine getting crazy here, but this is like quote unquote Kurgan's fight. It's Kurgan has the floor here on whether he wants to start a fight over getting his people back or seeing if they know more.
I don't need all their fingers.
He stands up and he's like, listen, I see where this is going, and I'm just gonna head back to my ship, if you don't mind. And the rest of the crew is like, alright, yeah, we're gonna do that too. And they stand up.
Looking at Kurgan.
As the other guys start to stand up, I just put my hand on the first guy, and I'm just like, look, buddy, I know we haven't really gotten off on the right foot, but my family has been gone for a real long time. You are more or less the only sort of clue, the only sort of, like, I've got nothing anymore. I've lost all hope. You are the only thing that might have something to do with them that I can actually get my hands on. So, I'm
Well,
gonna ask you one more time. Are all you're carrying is spices?
yes, that's all I'm carrying is spices.
Can I, like, insight
You
you?
most definitely can insight.
Yo, can I insight this spice trader?
You can both okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Kurgan's people, I'm gonna let him roll for advantage if you're gonna help him.
I'll help him.
Okay. Kurgan, go ahead and roll for advantage.
Okay, nat 20!
He is fucking lying.
Oh,
Right in the face.
bar fight!
Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Jesus of a dead!